Welcome to the LangChain Ecosystem Deep Dive. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving into something truly fascinating, the LangChain ecosystem. Now, if you're into AI or dabbling with language models, this episode is definitely for you. I'm Mohsin Raz, and in today's episode, we're breaking down LangChain, LangGraph, LangSmith, and the overall cloud infrastructure that makes this ecosystem so powerful. Getting started with LangChain. All right, so let's start with the basics. The LangChain ecosystem is essentially a framework that helps us build applications powered by large language models or LLMs. And when I say framework, I don't mean just a set of tools. This thing is an entire ecosystem. We're talking multiple layers that all work together so we can focus on building cool stuff without getting tangled in the backend complexities. And the key word here is chains. Imagine a series of connected steps, like building blocks that you can snap together to create complex workflows. You can have prompt chains to guide how the AI responds, data retrieval chains to bring in external info, decision chains for on-the-fly choices, and API chains to connect with outside apps. You can combine these chains to build pretty much anything you can think of. Let's talk core components. LangChain has a few core components that work together like a well-oiled machine. Let's go through each one. First up, there's the LangChain framework itself. This is our starting point. It's the core layer where you can actually build your applications. If you want to connect to different LLMs, pull in data from various sources, or link with external APIs, this framework lets you string it all together without too much hassle. Then we have LangGraph. Now this one is pretty cool. LangGraph is all about managing workflows with multiple AI agents. Picture it as the project manager of the ecosystem, making sure each AI component knows what to do and when. It keeps things organized, especially when you've got multiple AI agents collaborating on a task. And trust me, when you're handling complex tasks, this becomes a lifesaver. And here's where LangSmith comes into play. LangSmith is like the operational guru of the LangChain ecosystem. This is the DevOps layer where you monitor, debug, and keep everything running smoothly. LangSmith makes sure that your applications don't just work, they work reliably and efficiently, which is crucial, especially when you're scaling. How it all works together. Now, the beauty of LangChain is how all these parts connect seamlessly. It's almost like a puzzle where each piece snaps perfectly into place. So, say you're building an app with the LangChain framework. You could use LangGraph to orchestrate complex workflows, keeping every agent and step in sync. Meanwhile, LangSmith is running in the background, making sure everything operates smoothly with minimal issues, and it's super flexible. Each part is modular, so you can use as much or as little as you need. It's like a buffet. You don't have to load up your plate with everything. Just pick what you need and leave the rest. A quick example of how you'd use LangChain. Let's break it down with a simple workflow to show how everything fits together. Development phase. You're using the LangChain framework to build an application with different LLMs and external data sources. Everything you need to create is right there in the framework. Execution phase. Now, LangGraph steps in, handling the flow of your app, so each AI agent gets its job done in the correct order. Management phase. Finally, LangSmith is there to monitor and fine-tune, watching for any performance hiccups and ensuring a smooth user experience. It's like having an entire crew to manage the different aspects of your app. Why LangChain is a game changer. The entire setup is designed to be scalable, so as your app grows, LangChain grows with it. You're not locked into a rigid structure. You can adjust, add, or even take away components based on your needs. And if you're wondering about performance under heavy loads, well, that's where LangGraph Cloud comes in. It gives you the cloud infrastructure to deploy and scale applications easily, handling big workloads without any sweat. Wrapping up. So that's LangChain in a nutshell. It's like an AI playground where developers can experiment, build, and deploy without all the back-end headaches. If you're looking to create an app that leverages language models or just want to streamline your development process, this ecosystem is something you might want to explore. And hey, thanks for tuning in today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future episodes. I'll be breaking down more tools, tips, and strategies for working with AI, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep exploring, keep building, and let's see what we can create together with the power of AI.